Eventually you'll find somebody that is for you, but you only find them when you try out different things. You know what I'm saying? Different races, different sexes. Who knows what you're really into? Try yourself out, man.
Have you tried being with them?
No.
Previously on Defining.
Hi guys, welcome back to Defining. My name is Sipho, aka Muchi for the babies.
And I'm Thato Fox.
And today we're going to be talking about the reasons why your 20s suck.
Do you have kids?
I do not have kids.
So he's got no adult responsibilities.
No real adult responsibilities per se. Why are you looking at me like, no, I used to have a dog. Emotional intelligence.
Yay.
Hey, you're gonna struggle with this in your 20s.
Yeah.
Very, very few people have emotional intelligence in their 20s. Because we work on just attack.
6 in your 20s.
It's the best time of your life.
Do yourself a favor and go and learn a little bit. It's way more enjoyable when both people are actually enjoying it. And it's just balls to the walls, you know what I mean?
Literally and figuratively.
I'm just saying, it's a lot more fun. Social obligations being a drag.
Right.
Okay, this is actually a very easy one for me. Or rather, I remember, you know, when you're younger, obviously you definitely want to be everywhere all the time. Mm-hmm. Everywhere all the time, where people get invited somewhere, you always show up. Mm-hmm. At first, or for the most part, especially if you're a very social person, you always show up because you want to be out there with your friends and partying. At some days you really don't feel like it, and then you start dragging yourself out.
Yes.
I gotta go to this club, especially if it's a club. Parties. You know, there's social obligations like a friend's birthday, you know, things that of a bit more value that you want to show up for and be counted as showing support. But then clubs, guys, I promise you, every single time you don't know the club, no one misses you.
No.
No one says, oh my God, I wish people was here to dance for us. Nobody, just that initial pressure when they're saying, come now, is the only time. As soon as they leave you alone, or you say you don't want to come in, everyone's going to be fine.
Life goes on.
you're not the life of the party as much as you think you are.
No.
People are going to be cool, man.
Also, I think a lot of the times that when I was in my 20s, I went to parties that I had no right to go to. I was not, those were not my friends. And by the time you're 30, you probably have like 2 out of that 15 crew. And you've now gone to like 100 of their parties. And now when you really need your friends, you've only got 2 left and you wasted your time going to some stupid party. So sometimes sit out, spend your time at home. No need to go to parties that are unnecessary. Absolutely.
And there's some people that since I've moved to Joburg, that I've only ever seen during the nighttime.
Yeah.
I've never seen them during the day. They could be vampires, as far as I'm concerned. I've only ever seen them at night. My advice to you is miss a few more parties. In your 20s, miss a few more parties.
Then it'll be worth it for you, because then you'll be like, yo, I haven't been out in so long. Instead of, out every weekend. It's not mate. Basically, that's what they call us.
I used to be a start mate. Working 9 to 5, I was in the club from Thursday till Sunday. Thursday till Sunday. They used to call me that guy every time I showed up to work on Friday. They'd be like, how? Sipho, Friday at work. I used to be that guy at some point in my mid-20s.
The next one. Financial literacy.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. I got into the biggest debt in my 20s. I had a credit card. I maxed it out. I'm in my 30s and I'm still paying off the same credit card. So I think in our 20s, we need we need to take a lot of advice. We need to learn more about making financial decisions. And when the bank calls you and says, you qualify for, you need to qualify and hang up the phone, okay? You don't take that phone call, because you're going to be putting yourself in a lot of debt. And we're not taught that growing up, that this is how you meant to actually spend your money, this is how you meant to invest your money. And the 20s is a lot of time when people either create a lot of debt or they start creating their wealth. So you need to pick which one you want to fall into.
Yeah, no, the debt thing is a real chop. You know, I was in my mid-20s, I got an opportunity to get a job that allowed me to travel a lot. So because I was traveling all the time, I needed money all the time. And that was very easy for me to like get myself into a whole bunch of debt, surround myself with all types of credit cards. I was always on the road. I was always partying. I was never sitting still. So I always needed money and I was always spending money. And you don't realize when you're in that space that you're getting money's going out because you're spending it, or you're paying off this credit card or that credit card or this debt, or you have to do the next thing because now you're in this weird lifestyle, which is like, I'm speaking from a personal point of view right now, taking on all these weird responsibilities, and you literally have no idea where your money went. Every month you look back, you're like, what? It's just a blur because you don't have that financial literacy. So getting somebody who's going to help you with your finances is a dope thing. The minute you just start speaking to somebody and say, they're a financial advisor, please help me out. How do I save money?
Yeah.
Because they'll break down a budget for you, and it'll be so amazing for you because you think you can budget until you're really taught how to budget.
Yeah.
How did you then get beyond the I wasn't able to get myself the things I wanted, now I can, so let me ball out? How did you get beyond that feeling? You're like, okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's just be responsible.
I think everybody needs a time where they splurge and they do shit with their money.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want to do, but eventually, you can't party every weekend. You can buy so many bottles. You need to get to a point where you decide, okay, I can't keep being the blesser of my friends. I can't keep being the person with the most money. My money can go towards doing other things, more beneficial things. And that's where getting a financial advisor is probably one of the best decisions. What do you think, sir?
I think it's like what we were speaking about, this emotional intelligence. Everything kind of ties in together. When you don't have that, you let the wrong people around you, start spending money around. Everything kind of in this whole conversation is going together with just being a little bit more emotionally intelligent in your 20s and not listening to a lot of people, because then that's when you start spending money weirdly. And the minute you stop doing that, literally you don't lose any value in your life. As soon as you let go of people that aren't there to help you move forward, when you're doing the things that matter, nobody's gonna make you feel guilty for that. Only people who don't want you to move forward in life will be like, Thato, are you joking? You want to save money, dog? This weekend we can get out there. Somebody who's telling you that, regardless of how much you may think or love that person, they do not have your best interest at heart. Especially if that's their constant chat. Yeah. It's so much fun to ball out where you know that, I want I don't know, wake up tomorrow with regrets. I can go out and have fun with my friends, and go to a dope party. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, this rent, this week, this month, I don't know. I might send a letter instead of money.
January is coming, and there's nothing in the world as better as the 25th hits of December, and you still got gang money for January. When everybody else is complaining about money, you can be quiet. When they're asking you for money, you can complain that you don't have money, but you know that you can still have takeaways. Uber Eats is still there. There's nothing in the world that's better than that. So save yourself some sanity, and think wisely about what you do with your money.
December, those last 15 days of December.
Yay!
Ciao.
From December the 25th to January the 25th.
This was that bonus loads in. Yeah, I don't want to listen to anything now.
What bonus? You have bonus in December. Some people's bonuses are in March.
Yeah, a lot of people get bonuses in December though. So to those people, it's just, no, boy. I know when that bonus used to hit in that 13th check. Maybe you get a 13th check and you get like commission or something. You're still thinking, they're going to know me. I don't have to say nothing. This money cannot finish. Look at this money. This money is not going to finish. They must be joking if they think I'm going to finish this money. It will finish, boy. It'll finish. It'll finish. And you end up borrowing money from somebody who earns so much less than you. And then you'll be surprised. Why is this guy asking me for these coins?
Exactly.
And I thought you were the guy who was supposed to be. So yeah, trust me, bowling out, no bueno. Alright, and the last one is breakups. Yeah, I want to know. They're not going to kill you.
No.
Breakups are not going to kill you.
You're not going to die.
At that moment, of course, you will definitely feel as if your life is over because X and X broke up with you, or you had to break up with X and X. But we take relationships a little too, I wouldn't say too seriously. When you're in your 20s, people don't date enough, actually. People get into relationships, but people don't date enough. When you start dating people, you start to find out the type of person that you are. And the type of person that you actually want to be with. Because you realize, person A, we didn't get along because of A, B, and C. Person, go on more dates. And that actually encourage more women to go there, because guys actually do date a lot more than women do.
Yeah, they also date a couple of girls at the same time.
Yeah, too. And even the girls encourage that to do as well. And necessarily in a committed relationship, date a few guys at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that, personally. Yeah, you can go and date with guy B and guy C and see which one of those you get along with, and then when you get serious with guy B, cut guy A off. It's whatever. Try out a few people. The more you date, you find out a lot about yourself. The more people you try to give you a chance to. Don't close yourself up and say, I only date girls that do this and do that. Try a few people out. Learn a little bit about yourself. And don't take breakups too seriously. People are going to leave you. Maybe you're going to leave a few people. Eventually, you'll get it right. But otherwise, you're just not going to die, man. You literally need to go out there and cast your net wide.
I think a lot of the times when you go through breakups, you feel like, who was a girl on Twilight? The one who was like, she broke up with her boyfriend and she was like, Bella was dying. She was crying. Her life was over. That's not reality. Yes, you feel like you're going to die, but you're not going to die. And most of the times, breakups are for a good reason and the person wasn't the one for you. So keep it moving. It's easy to say now, but honestly, just keep it moving. You'll find the right person for you. And if you don't find the right person for you, then you'll figure out that you are the right person for you.
Say yes a lot more to a few things. Go on different types of dates. Don't just go sit down in a restaurant and have meals. But give yourself a chance to learn about love. Therefore, when relationships end, you don't feel like it's the end of the world, because you've been trying new things, and you eventually you'll find somebody that is for you. But you only find them when you try out different things. You know what I'm saying? Different races, whatever. Go try yourself out, man. You don't know.
Exactly.
Different sexes. Who knows what you're really into? Try yourself out, man.
Have you tried being with them?
No.
So why is he saying different sexes?
But I'm just saying, some people.
You had not
I'm saying I don't know what you may be into. You never know. Some people are openly, you know what I'm saying, bisexual. Okay. Some people are in the closet. So those people, they understand or just be more of who you actually really are and express that. Maybe you'll have more luck. I don't know.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. My name is Thato Fox. And my lovely co-host is
Muchi for the babies. Please go out there and follow Muchi Matters. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel. Shout out to the Defining team and all the Definers watching at home.
Yes.
It's been lovely.
It's been great.
Bye.
First, love yourself.
Love yourself first.